Over the last month, I've been hunting ghosts in night-long vigils across Britain. I've had some strange moments, and I think I've learnt something about the rules of the ghost hunt. But today is Judgment Day, and I'm wondering, have I learnt enough about ghost hunting to get me through this, my final test? Well, now it's time to find out. So Angela's arranged to meet me at this pub in North London. I'm not quite sure what the connection between ghosts and pubs is, but it suits me fine. I think she's in here. Hello, you.
If you're happy, we're going to get started straight away, and we're going upstairs. So you're going to just...
Angela was clearly excited, but she wasn't going to tell me what we were looking for. I was going to have to try and find out who was haunting this pub on my own. And I wasn't feeling very confident about it at all. It's difficult though, because people live here and aren't there their sort of energies?
Yeah, but you're actually calling in from...
Something else entirely.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
That is a being, a person who isn't and shouldn't be in the physical dimension.
The only thing I seem to be feeling at the moment is a sense of more sort of female than male.
Right, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
I should write down everything you say as well, just for our own record, but I know this is going on tape. Eyes?
Sorry. No, this is me thinking I'm picking something up, but then wondering if it's just like my... I was thinking of a child.
Yeah,
but
that's fine. The butts will be the end of me. The butts and the...
But no, all it was because there's all children's things here, and I'm wondering if I'm taking things with my eyes. I know. I had an image of like running about, like long swishy skirt when running about.
So you can walk around with that feeling. So you're not going to pick up on a plant, on a door. You're just going to have a little walk around here, just that little bit of corridor, and then come back in. But try not to pick up on anything that's visual.
Actually here.
Absolutely.
Physically.
To glaze over. Could you just say, please would you give me your name?
Okay, if anyone's here, please would you give me your name? I keep thinking about like little and
great.
So I guess child or very small. I don't know, but no, there is a kind of childlike running about-y sort of exuberant feeling in this hall. Is that right?
You're doing well.
You're not going to tell me. Okay.
Trust me.
Definitely was the only image I had, like I said, was the skirt. So I'm thinking that the female energy was.
Just let the very first little name that might pop in.
Earlier, I thought I was thinking about like a letter E, but now I sound like
that's fine.
I feel like I'm saying
I need
loads
to
of
know
names.
everything that's going on.
Okay.
And I believe, having got you to open up and tune in, what you've done is you've called in to this little girl who's going around swishing in her skirt and running up and down, because there's a good reason that she's still here in this time zone.
Was I right about little girl?
Of course you are.
No.
Yes. Of course you are.
Oh my God.
Where you've got to now is brilliant. Now I have no proof of this yet, but we will have it checked that Cecilia could have been the mother or aunt that looked after the little girl. I do believe the little girl's name begins with E. But this is who's been seen here and who's been running around the place.
That's really spooked me now. In a nice way.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay.
What we're going to do is let you take a photo, because we can ask her, and I'm asking her if she's happy to have a photo taken.
My hands are shaking. Okay.
Because you've
It's absolutely freezing here.
Yes, because she's here.
Seriously?
Yes, she's round you now. Emily.
It's Emily. Did you say You
Yes.
said Emily, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think that's how?
I feel it is.
Okay.
But-
I'm absolutely freezing.
Yeah, she's literally in that spot. Oh God, it's coming my way.
I'm not quite sure what to say about that experience, apart from I've never seen or heard anything weird in my life, so I'm not one of those people who seems to be prone to that sort of thing. And so when I actually did feel cold, I'm still just thrown actually by the fact that the things that popped into my head turned out to be so specific. I don't know how that happened. I guess I've always been open to the idea that there were people's energies, residual energies, but that something could kind of interact or that you could feel it is just something I'd never really taken on board. And so now I've turned into a mumbling idiot as a result. So you've actually just a full sort of physical
Well,
form?
there was a day, it was before I even had moved in here. And I was just sitting in a chair here and just turned around and there was a little girl just running up and down this corridor.
Really?
And I just thought, who's she? And it was a proper little girl,
Solid
little creature, you know, so high with a little white dress on, very Victoriana looking creature,
Right.
very happy. So I just followed her, I came up here, followed her, and went down the corridor, and she just disappeared. My daughter Caesar has a little imaginary friend that I've never really gone into details with. I just don't want to know.
But does it seem to be very similar to the...
Yeah, she says she's got a little friend. She says she comes every now and again and sees her, and then disappears.
It was time to do some checking on the information I'd got from the old Queen's Head, so I went to the local history centre. My first search didn't reveal anything, so I decided to try somewhere else. So I'm here at the Family Records Centre, which is where they keep all the census records, because I thought it would be a good idea to have a look at the history of the people that lived at the pub, see who lived there, what families, and actually, most importantly, I really wanted to see if there was anyone by the names that Angela and I came up with. Family Records Office holds hundreds of years of census records, every family and every house listed by street. I knew that the landlady thought the little girl looked Victorian, and I'd thought of the letter E, and Angela had said she felt the girl's name was Emily. Oh, close. Okay. They had very ornate writing. It wasn't long before it yielded results. Oh, the Queen's... I think that says Queen's Head Public House. Charlotte Amelia. Does that say Emily? Well, it does say Emily. Are these ages? Emily, age 8. Gosh. In 1861, there was a little girl called Emily living at the pub who was 8 years old. So I've got little Emily's birth certificate, Emily Saltmarsh. We couldn't find a death certificate for her though. I had a really good look, but just records from back then are incredibly hard to sift through, and a lot of people didn't register death at all. So we don't know what happened to her. But it is interesting. It's really interesting that there was a little girl who lived at the pub called Emily. Weird. I was still feeling sceptical, and then this is kind of weird because right where Angela said that the little girl was standing, and when she told me to take a photo, look.
Yes.